Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams.
And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning, Mr. Kirby. And we have on Ella, Benny, and Gabe from second grade. So glad you're here with us.
I'm so glad we're here this morning, too. Do you remember 2 days ago when Francisco gave a shout out to Mrs. Dow and said that she's teaching them about how some students in the world don't have access to water? Well, I was thinking more and more about that of all the things I have access to. I have a book I have to return to the library today over at the North Side Library, and I thought, I have access to all these books in libraries around Des Moines, plus our Findlay Library. And I thought, I drive by Grays Lake every day. I have access to places to walk and enjoy nature, or the Findlay Track. I saw Mr. Sund rollerblading at Grays Lake yesterday. And then I thought, we have access to all this learning and all of these wonderful students and teachers that it just is something I'm really grateful for today. So thanks for letting me say that.
Yes. Well, it's kind of neat to have access to this morning meeting every day. Because for me, and I know for all of you out there, I think it's a great start to the day. And we're going to have another great day on Wednesday here because we have access to many activities like Cool Kids. Leadership access is what I'm calling, and that's all of you too. And then we have another leadership group, Success Council, talking about great ideas that they'll share with you later on, hopefully today. And then we have access to fun. Fun, meaning the Guess Who game. And you're going to be putting on your investigation skills. You'll get clues going on and who's who there. And I know you'll figure it out. And last but not least, you have access to clean bathrooms and safety within bathrooms. In fact, I had a great time talking to some students in Mrs. Smith's room about how we keep things just right in those bathrooms and certainly not locking stall doors. We don't want anybody being unhealthy crawling on the floor. That's my point with that. And we want someone to get in that door if they need to as soon as possible. As someone said in that class, what if they have to go to the bathroom right away? We have to have them get into that door quickly. So talk about access. We can say that word all day long because we all have it here in abundance.
That made me think too, Mr. Miller, that and just like you say, we could talk all day about it, but that's one of the shining parts, one of the best parts about Findlay for students is that we want all students to have equal access. And maybe not at the same grade level. I'm not saying students should get handed keys to drive cars, but at Findlay, we all have access to a clean building. We all have access to clean water if we need it. We all have access to a clean and safe restroom, like you said. We have access to breakfast and lunch here. And really, we have access to the future because every day we're working and building our foundation, reading and learning more so that these students can grow up and have access to greater opportunities. So yeah, I mean, I love it. I love the access and the wherewithal and the sense of confidence that students can access here at Findlay for themselves going forward. Speaking of confident students, I see we have 3 representatives from Mr. Sund's class here, and I wonder if they have anything to add. Ella?
I have a shout out.
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
I have a shout out for Mr. Sun for teaching us money math.
Excellent.
I have a
Thank-
shout out.
Shout
Shout out.
out.
I have a shout out for Mr. Sun to help us with different things like reading and doing all math.
Excellent. Mr. Sun, he's a Findlay favorite. I'll tell you that. Didn't he?
I have a shout out.
Shout
out.
I have a shout out for Mr. Sun that he's doing good work in school.
He does do good work. Like I said, I mean, he's obviously a favorite among you three. But Mr. Sun and all of our teachers help give us access to knowledge. And that access is unlimited in the form of books and in the form of growth and learning and questioning. Because someday you're going to use all that to be successful in college. So who's ready for a college cheer? I know you probably all are. I think we gotta. Oh, yep. We want to face this way so we can hear you. Thank you. We've got this roving band of students that come and help with things like this, and sometimes they're a handful. 1, 2, ready, go.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 32. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fourth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 33. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 34. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does second grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 35. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does first grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 36. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate? 20, 20, 20, 37. Dreamers, dream big. Dream big. We believe. Whole heart. Whole heart. Be the change. Be the change. And his way.